Welcome back to the dojo and welcome back to another 10-Minute Tuesday. So I want to go over what I'm doing right now for July. You can kind of think of this as a do this now. We've had such good content on the dojo that I just didn't find a place to put in the do this now. And, honestly, what I'm doing in those episodes is I'm just talking about the things that I do on a regular basis during that month. And so right now, what I'm doing is I'm out scouting. Actually, I'm glassing. So I'm glassing any night that I can get out. I'm on the bean fields. The corn has gotten to a point where it's just a little too tall. And I'm also glassing power lines, anywhere I can get a good eye on a potential target. Beans have been kind of my primary focus right now, and it's been working out great. So I've gone out 5 or 6 times. I've already have several target bucks that I'm going after. And my next step now this weekend, I'm going to start looking for pressure-based bedding. So immediately when I found these bucks, I pulled up a map and decided where are they going to go once the pressure hits? Because I for sure am not the only one who's seen these bucks. There's other people glassing too. And so the pressure is going to be on come opening day. And even I think small game will start to add some pressure when that opens up in September. And then we have youth hunt and the Liberty hunt as well. So where are these bucks going to go? And I'll give you an idea of one of the places that I'm looking at. It's a mile, maybe a mile and a quarter to the next pressure-based bedding. So everything from where I'm finding them now, and they're there night after night, to that pressure-based bedding is flat, open hardwoods. And so I'm finding where is it going to get thick? Where is there some elevation that's going to potentially hold bedding? And then I'm going in there this weekend and I'm going to start to search that area for potential bedding. And I'm hoping to find historical signs. So they're not there now. They're not walking a mile and a half to that bean field. They're bedding close to that bean field now because there's no pressure. So where are they going to go when there's pressure? And does the historical sign verify that that is indeed where they might go? Now, I may not actually identify that particular buck's bed, but if the sign is consistent with a mature buck, then that's what my play is going to be. I'm going to set a camera, probably do a mock scrape, and develop a entry-exit plan and use that for early season hunting. So Michigan, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to focus there on early season hunting. I have some historical data based off of some trail cams that I've run over the years that I feel comfortable going in during that rut time period, pre-rut time period, if I have time, because I am traveling a bunch of different states. So just to review that really quick, glassing and then identifying pressure-based bedding. I don't want to sound like these are my ideas. I mean, you can go back and listen to episode 19, episode 21, and episode 22. There's some great information on tracking bucks throughout the year and in the summertime, and then, how to set up a game plan. And this is something that I took away, was that idea that when the shift happens, and we've heard about it, then none of this is really super new info, but when the shift happens, they're moving towards pressure-based bedding. I'm trying to anticipate that shift going in now, knowing that I'm not going to mess up the area, and see if the historical sign validates what I'm seeing on the map. So that's one thing I'm doing right now. The other thing that I'm doing is I'm still shooting on a regular basis. I'm shooting 3D and recently have joined a league that is broadhead only. And you cannot use range finders, and so you're guessing the yardage, which is great. And we are shooting from different elevation, and it's really helping me hone that skill there. So shooting my bow on a regular basis. Honestly, I shoot my bow, I don't want to say every night, but darn near close to every night. Just a few shots to just kind of keep that pattern going. But I'm shifting over now, and I've noticed some other guys on Instagram that, running practice runs with my setups. So, running everything up the tree, making sure that I'm as quiet as can be. I'm, kind of micro adjusting my setups. I mean, I run it all the way through my bow ropes and just making sure that I've got that perfect. I want to get so good at setting up that you cannot hear me do it, and there's no messing around. So this is where I'm, changing how, if I have to, how I'm carrying my sticks up. I want everything done in one run. And this is the time that I'm nitpicky and breaking everything down. I want to do it now so that honestly, I want these adjustments made in July. So August, September, I'm practicing just how I will be when I'm running up. Now, after all these years, I've got it down to, relatively exactly how I want to do it. But, I'm picking up different pieces. Like I have a different bow rope this year. And so I want to monkey around with that. I'm still trying to really tweak my sticks in exactly how I want to carry them and attach them. And so there's still a little bit of adjustment there. So that's the other thing that I'm doing. And then I'm focusing on the maps of the places that I'm going on all my trips. So if I were just staying home, I'm continually looking over where I plan to hunt. And, I have a lot of trips this year. So I'm going over those maps and just getting really comfortable with those areas. And that's July for me right now. So I would love to hear what you guys are doing for prep during the summertime. I think it's the temptation is to set up, kind of set all that stuff aside and enjoy the summer. And by all means, you should do that. But depending on your goals, my goals are pretty lofty this year. I think, my goal is to knock 3 different bucks down in 3 different states. And so I'm really pressing myself on all the things that I just mentioned. And, so if your goals aren't as lofty as mine, maybe you can relax a little bit, but I really encourage you not to fully set it aside and try to improve a little bit, each week or each month. And there definitely is work to do. So do me a favor though. I would love some conversation around this. I say that often, and Instagram's not set up for a lot of conversation pieces, but there is Facebook. We're over there. We're on Instagram. If you haven't yet followed us, please do. Please share our stuff because the algorithms aren't set up friendly for, hunting related content, and it would be a lot of help. So this Thursday, we have a terrain series, Hill Country episode coming to you. It is awesome. I just got done editing that and I'm so happy with it. So make sure you tune in Thursday. And until then, embrace the journey.